Hello and welcome to the Super Fun Awesome Happy Time pedal show here at 42 Gear Street. My name is Gabor and we've got very special guests today. We've got Juha and
Hello.
Mika.
Hello.
And Juha is from Ruokangas Guitars, and I hope I pronounced that right.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
It's just, Finnish, there's
Yeah.
a lot of words and letters that don't belong together in my language. Thank you so much for coming on. Mika as well, Mr Fastfinger. So make sure to check out his channel as well and subscribe. Okay, so we've got a pickup with a tube or two tubes in it.
Two tubes, yeah.
So tell me a little bit about it.
Well, it's a project that started like a long time ago. 10 years ago, we started with a one-off guitar.
Yeah.
Started with a friend who asked me a question that, what if the electric guitar would have been invented in the late 19th century?
Yeah.
What would it be like? And then I was like, why is he asking me this? And then the next question was that, and could you build that guitar for me?
Yeah.
And so this became just a one-off crazy project.
Okay.
And somehow we stumbled upon this idea that, has anybody ever made an active electric guitar pickup
With tubes
driven by tubes?
Yeah. Wow.
So,
okay.
and we did a lot of research and tried to find, because I was to me it felt like, of course somebody must have done it. It's such a, it must be because...
The concept.
The concept of it. Yeah. And so anyways, we couldn't find anything. And I built that guitar for him. It's called the Captain Nemo. You can find it from our website.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's
Nemo.
and there's a YouTube video made of that guitar as well. The Captain Nemo guitar that had the first prototype of the Valvebucker, as we call it.
Okay.
The tube pickup. And that guitar was kind of scary because it was kind of out of control. It had this big box, this power transformer thing.
Okay.
And you could, with that guitar, you could blow an amplifier. If
wow.
you could blow it up. It was so much power, and regardless of how out of control that guitar was, we already then realized that there is something in this sound quality that is very interesting and very unusual, and that just didn't leave me be,
Okay.
And so 5 years ago we kind of decided upon that we gotta work on this, and we've been working. Until last January at the NAMM show, we launched the Valvebucker pickup. So it's an option, like an upgrade to all of our guitar models now.
So you can put any of
our guitars.
Okay.
It's not we don't sell the pickup to others, but we put it to
Okay.
our guitars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So basically, So you have two tubes in it. You have basically like a preamp kind of style in it.
Yeah. It's I think an understandable comparison or way to describe it would be to think of a tube microphone studio technology like Neumann U47. That's like the holy grail of recording microphones. Still up to this day, I mean, the replicas and those old original are being used by recording engineers like everywhere.
Yeah.
And the idea of that is the high fidelity, that you capture all the nuances with that kind of technology. You can capture all the nuances, and to be able to do that, you have to have a really sensitive membrane, the capsule that is capable of capturing everything.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, the capsule is the signal that it can produce is weak, and you can't run it passive through a cord to a mixer board because you would lose half of those nuances on the way. So what Neumann came up with in the 40s was the Neumann U47, where you would have the tube preamp built into the microphone.
Yeah.
In order to amplify that beautiful sound captured by the membrane.
Yeah.
And so this actually you could kind of think of that this is the Neumann U47 in an electric. It's a kind of like thinking like that. Well, okay, it's an arrogant way to put it. No. But it makes it understandable because that's the idea behind it. So that's what we have here. We have a very specially designed the membrane, meaning the magnetic pickup. It's not a regular magnetic pickup sitting here in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So this is also, it's really sensitive, and it captures everything from 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz.
It's a much
nearly
broader
flat,
frequency range than normal pickups.
Too much. I mean, we
capture
too much information with it.
Yeah.
So what we are doing here, we're using these old military tubes here.
Yeah.
We have a triode, we have a pentode, so we have two
Okay.
stages here.
Okay.
And we're amplifying that weak but very juicy, healthy signal. We're
Yeah.
amplifying it, and then because we are capturing too much, so we want to voice it. We want to filter it. So we could
make it more like a real normal
so
pickup, or
we can
normal style
basically
pickup,
we
yeah.
can filter the shit out of it and bring it back down to the lo-fi
of a standard pickup.
of a standard electric, because that's
Yeah,
what an
yeah.
electric guitar is. It's not hi-fi thing. You wouldn't want electric
it's just a
guitar to
very-
be
yeah.
hi-fi thing. That's weird. I mean, that's not what our culture has taught us. With the rock music culture.
Our
That's not what
ears don't
we
like
don't like that.
No,
We don't-
no.
It doesn't sound like it should. And so we can filter it down to that, but we have control over to do quite much more with it.
Yeah.
So that's
Well, let's have a listen to it. So before we go further, so it's we've got an XLR plug here. It's an XLR style plug.
it's a standard microphone cable. So
Okay,
we have on the floor we have. Does it show in one of the cameras? I don't
Bring
know.
it up.
There it shows.
There-
Yeah,
there
it
we go.
shows. So we have a power supply unit, standard effects box size thing.
Yeah.
And it gets the juice from either your pedal power or
Yeah.
in this case we run it through, because with the guitar there comes like a wall adapter,
Yeah, yeah,
12
yeah.
volt AC adapter.
Yeah.
That's what it needs. And this box, it's basically, it runs like phantom type,
Phantom style,
12,
yeah.
12 volts into the guitar, and the signal back through the same cable
Okay.
into this box. So you just continue to your amp through the box.
Yeah.
And the button here is simply, it's an AB box. So, you can plug in your normal guitar to the other input.
So you can swap between the two.
Yeah, so you can just easily swap between the two. And this, in a practical use, this pedal would be the first pedal in your pedal board.
Yeah.
Where you connect the guitars.
And then it goes through
what it is.
through effects and stuff.
Yeah, and
afterwards.
it has a trimmer pot to balance between the inputs. So you
so
can
that's
make
for the that's for the second input,
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
normal
yeah,
input.
yeah.
Okay,
So
so,
we
you're
can-
gonna have
we can balance
even
them.
levels.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. All right, let's have a
what it
listen
is.
to it. So I think now the way we set it up for the moment is so it sounds the most like a normal electric guitar.
Yeah, because
Like a humbucker, and then
yeah.
we're going to slowly, gradually change the settings to make it more, to open the whole sound up more and more to get to that, the sound.
Yeah, that's been one of the kind of confusing things for many people, that it has one pickup, but it has a three-way switch.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And another
Yeah,
switch there.
and another switch there.
still
That's
don't get
what,
I don't get it.
you don't get it.
It's witchcraft. There's little
A switch, a pickup, one pickup.
there's little hobbits and stuff running around in there.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's have some sounds, and thankfully we've got
That's
Mika here
Don't
to make me feel a little less awkward about my playing. So
You need to play as well.
I'll play as well, yeah. But first, let's get the real guitarist.
Well, I'll play something.
And our amplifier now is what? It's
The amplifier is a Toking Sky King, I'm pretty
Right,
sure
yeah,
at the moment.
okay,
So we're going into that and also into two notes, and there's lots of stuff going on. But at the moment, I'm pretty sure it's the.
and it's direct to that. We don't have anything in between. There's not. This is the sound of the guitar.
There's a tuner. There's a
reverb
tuner in
from-
between, but it's. I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
direct true bypass. sort of,
Yeah,
sort of.
and we have a little bit of reverb there.
Yeah, from
Just
the
a
amp.
clean sound.
Yeah,
Very
I love that
straightforward.
harmonic stuff. That
Oh,
was cool.
yeah.
I love that.
Put a harmonic on and play something on another string. It's as easy as that.
That's cool. It
Yeah,
sounded really
yeah.
cool though.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's now go to the next setting. So with
There's
the
a-
next setting,
So this was like, and this one is. Well, this was more like a bridge pickup.
Yeah.
This showing here, and maybe this goes towards the neck pickup.
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
But it's
it's a bit darker. It's a bit
okay. It's kind of mellower. Yeah.
Okay. Next, and now the sort of third one. Now this is now the setting.
Well, this is the kind of more, you know, just we wanted to have these two sounds to kind of, you know, it's familiar.
The more normal sounds.
Normal sound. And then, and then the third is kind of more organic. What this thing is capable of.
Okay. Yeah. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Yeah. So it's something going on here. Is it? It's actually I don't have the plug properly in.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow.
But it is a almost
just a bad demo moment.
It didn't explode.
Or I didn't get
electrocuted by because that's AC power too. That's
Well, I mean, we're inside the guitar because a lot of people are asking about the tubes and the voltages and things. So we're not disclosing all the technical details of it. We're just like protecting our asses with it a bit as long as we can before others maybe want to copy the thing. You know, I don't know, but yeah. So we are running it with 12-volt AC power. And we're upping it in the guitar.
Oh, okay.
Not to mains level, no, but to a certain level
where you're actually driving the tubes.
Yeah, so the tubes they're not there to be be pretty lights. They are actually.
It's a gimmick in a lot of pedals, isn't it? They put them in there just
this is not a gimmick.
Look like
it's for real.
Sorry, sounds ridiculously good in there, by the way.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent. Okay, so to me it has a sound. It's somewhere in between an electric guitar and an acoustic guitar, like a piezo pickup.
Which reminds me of what you were saying the other day.
Yeah, well, one of my the kind of feeling that I got was, would this be something that acoustic guitar player would enjoy?
Okay.
An electric guitar, because the response, how it feels, the dynamics and everything is, obviously get kind of more acoustic like frequencies out too.
Yeah.
But and you can get that electric guitar thing.
Yeah.
And these are great. They work well. Maybe sooner we get there. Try with a little bit driven sound.
We'll do that in a second. Yeah.
So
let's do that now. So we're at the moment we're going into the Tone King Sky King. Now let me check this thing, and hopefully this works well. Let's try a different amp. So let's go, for example, into the Friedman Small Box, which is like an overdriven Marshall sound.
Now I have the this one.
The normal.
So with the
it's almost like it's two guitars. There's a distorted guitar, but then there's a clean guitar there as well.
That's true.
It's almost like almost double tracked.
Yeah.
Let's try. Let's go to JCM 800.
That's the 6 dB.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's try Morgan AC20.
Very different again.
Even with these more electric guitar type sounds, you know, there's always like a lot of players that have tried the guitar firsthand. They're kind of recognize immediately that okay, it's kind of like a bridge humbucker, but not, because it has that frequency response.
Yeah.
It's you know, that's how we
the
kind
dynamics.
modeled it, tube analog modeling sort of thing with the voicing. So we've made it same as the humbucker would be, but at the same time you have that string to string definition going on there, and you have more dynamics than you would have from a normal humbucker
guitar.
Yeah.
Lastly, let's quickly try this just because we're running out of time. So I'm going to unplug this stuff, and we're going now straight into the 2 notes cab M and we're using the power amp emulation in this and a little bit of reverb in this just to see how that sounds, because I mean that gives you an even broader spectrum of frequencies. So
yeah, and at the same time it's interesting because this is kind of a really like for the brain, it's like a reversing the old thinking of that you run a guitar into a tube amplifier, but now you're running a tube amplifier into digital equipment, which is kind of what's going on,
Let's see what it sounds like.
So this is all clean, right? Let's hear it with
Do you need to put up
Oh yeah, I need to put that up, don't I?
Kind of bridge.
Yeah. Kind of
so-called bridge.
Yeah.
Where it gets really interesting for me as well, because we've been working on this thing for years, and honestly, I mean to get to this point where people are asking me that, okay, who is it good for? Who needs it? Who wants it? What is it good for?
Yeah.
I don't have the answers.
It's up to the musicians.
Up to you guys. Up to everybody. To kind of like that. Is there a place for this thing in the world?
I definitely think there is.
I
have a quick go, but we're running out of time. Hang on, I need a pick somewhere. Or can I borrow your pick? Is that all right? Thank you so much. Volume 2. So that's now on the setting. I just call it the setting. Especially with that big reverb. Let's give me some more reverb. It's such a lovely sound. Pretty. To me, it's beautiful, and it's a lovely guitar too. But we're getting people telling us we're right out of time, so we better hurry up. So, thank you so much. Thanks heaps, guys, for coming in. This is such a different and unique and interesting thing to check out. Make sure I'll put links to Juha's website below. And to your website and channel and everything below. Make sure to check that out. Put your cameras on that one. Hello. Please make sure to check it out. Check out all the other stuff from 42 Gear Street. Big thank you to all the supporting brands like Hosa and Chicken Picks and,
Subscribe.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and see you guys next time. Bye.